Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 462 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. Hello. You are joined this week by Lee Padabadabadabadoo.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. You are also joined. I don't know why we've suddenly gone.
Is it the ASMR like episode?
Yeah, like creepy uncle, I think is the
creepy uncle.
Oh dear. Of course, we're joined by Mr. Riggs as well. Hi.
Hey kids.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, I was going with the theme of creepy uncle. Yeah,
absolutely, you were.
Hi everyone.
Hello, children. No,
what was it you did? It was that thumbnail that made you look like the child snatcher, weren't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, AI wanted me to be creepier than I am. Oh, it was good though. It was good. It was an experiment more than anything. Anyway,
for children though.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to see my candies inside my van? I've got a puppy. Oh dear. Right. Speaking of which, we're going to talk about our sponsor, which is affordable.co.uk. UK company offering you boutique pedals, designed and built in the UK, amazing prices, bringing you top-notch pedals, including the Supersonic Drive, the 800, the Filthy Rat, to name but a few. We might be looking at something else coming up from the makers of Affordable very soon. I can say nothing; my lips are sealed, but definitely keep track with them on Facebook, Instagram, because big things coming.
I'll say what everyone's thinking. Your lips aren't that much sealed because you did just say something.
Oh, seal your lips. They are also home to the Create Your Own, Design Your Own, should I say, Lee?
Roll your own.
Roll your own. No, you got to roll with it, like the Supersonic Drive. They're shipped in fantastic packaging with all of their stock ready to ship, aside from, obviously, the Create Your Own, which has a lead time. Check them out at affordable.co.uk. This week, gentlemen, there's been a bit of big news. But, however, it does not fall under shit news. So we're going to do the shit news first, and then we're going to talk about the biggest Uno reverse card of this year. But first, PRS are not Fender or Gibson. So, I mean, they're really trying this year. They've really stepped up to the shit news plate.
They're in the group.
They are, yeah. They're definitely,
in that group of elite brand.
Who else would you put in there? Like we got
Gibson and Fender, I imagine.
Gibson Fender kind of like getting on both the amp and the thing, but then I guess Marshall and Vox. They're kind of like the ones that really stand out.
What, for shit news?
No, who are kind of like at that sort of level where if they do something, we're going to pick up on it.
Yeah, like kind of stratospheric brand names. Like Boss would probably fall under that category as well because they've got such heritage.
And they did, didn't they?
Yes, yeah, they did. Yeah, looking back, we've got a few. Like, there's lots of Fender. Lots of Gibson. There are PRS featuring on the shit news as well. And there's a few. Oh, PRS have featured a few times. That might be in for the running this year, actually. Never say never. Definitely with this one, because it is a bag of hot street trash.
No, that should be their litmus test of whether they really made it or not.
Yeah, if you're on the shit news, then yeah, like we respect you because you're putting out stuff. Like, not everything's safe if you get on the shit news. So
we expect better.
Yeah, in this instance, yes. So this is a like a single pickup guitar in a silver finish. I think they come in two finishes actually, like a black finish, like matte black and silver. They are a single pickup wraparound bridge, basic PRS with one control. And it is the signature, of course, of John Jordan. Yes, that very same one. I didn't have to Google it. You had to Google it. Apparently, Mammoth's touring guitarist. Who knew?
Do you know what? I've just clicked on it. I expected to hate it, and I do not.
I mean, it's not a horrible guitar. It's like I say, like the silver one, kind of metallic-y, like a dull metallic silver finish, open coil black humbucker, single volume controller, and a wraparound bridge that's like intonatable. Like note inlays as well, so it's got this real, like how do you say, like minimalist look to it. Really cool. And because it's a PRS and it's limited run, you go, oh, okay, it's not going to be your standard like junior prices. It's going to be about $2,000. Like if it were that, it wouldn't be on the shit news. Well, it might still be actually, but it's less likely to be. They're asking $4,200 for these. They are limited. They are limited to. I think
they've got one pickup.
Yeah, very limited. Well, hey,
totally limited.
Yeah, 200 units worldwide. John Jordan even says, at the end of the day, my guitar is a tool, and I wanted to do exactly what I needed to, so we took out all the extra stuff that I don't need. Yeah.
That's completely fair. The guitarist from Donko uses one pickup only, and it's perfectly fine. But then don't charge that sort of money for it.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous price, isn't it?
The colours, to be precise, are gunmetal and platinum.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There you go. There.
It's good,
I think
info.
For those who don't know who Mammoth are, it's Eddie Van Halen's son's band, right?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. So he plays with. So he's the guitarist for that band, which features Wolfgang Van Halen as in Eddie's son. Yeah. So just to picture who.
No.
Sorry, you wouldn't.
That's a gig I wouldn't want.
Well,
I wouldn't mind. I'd be all right with it.
He's really fucking good.
Yeah, but
he's good.
He's up there doing all of the hard stuff. You're just kind of pinning it down for him so that he
got so little to do. You got volume knob on the pickup.
You know what? Was he told that you only get one pickup? It's like, I'm doing all the good stuff. You get one pickup. A bit like there's my one little nugget of knowledge by about Oasis is that
most people have two.
I think Liam said to like Noah once, like, if I see you play anything but bar chords, like, or something like that. So he was like really controlling what he did.
Oh, there you go.
So
is that why they're
something
shit?
like that? Anyway, I know nothing about Oasis, but I thought I might have made that up completely.
No,
so,
I think they
to
use
illustrate.
some more interesting voices than you'd think.
Oasis do solos.
Or was it? Oh,
Not
was it Noel?
Solos, but I mean, Champagne Supernova is almost. I'm
wondering if it was Noel who then said it to like his rhythm guitarist or something, that he was only allowed to play bar chord.
Yeah, Boneface.
Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Anyway, it's
we're not talking about Oasis. We're talking about Van Halen. There's not the two
we're talking about Mama.
different. Oh my god!
I'm sorry for going down there.
It's okay. I think
it's a good-looking guitar.
It's fine. Well. It's fine.
But it's not.
Do you know what? There's two types of people who will play a guitar like that. There's the people who play punk rock and the people who can really fucking shred. They're vastly different players, but they both like. There's a Zen diagram, isn't there? And this sort of guitar with like a single pickup, no nonsense is it not called a Zen diagram?
Venn.
Sorry, yeah.
I mean, if you're not
be like a yin yang sign, but slightly off.
Yeah,
I find that if you're switching between clean sounds and higher gain sounds, having two pickups is essential. So I don't know, the sort of music that they make doesn't call for it. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd never play clean on a bridge pickup personally.
Yeah, it just ain't it, is it? Just ain't it. It's not.
No.
Yeah, it's awfully expensive. I hope it's a full USA model, because if it isn't, that would be even more of a kick.
No, this is an SE, this one.
Does it tap?
Does what tap? The pickup?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It just says single volume control. It just says nothing about it.
I mean, if they're going to strip it back, they're not going to put a core tap in there, are they?
No.
No, it could be like really sneaky, couldn't it? Like, oh yeah, this guitar's got nothing except what you need. And a cool tap.
Yeah, and a secret like piezo and a coffee machine round the back.
Yeah, it's got a B-bender on it.
Of robot tuners.
You know what? I would respect it more if it had some kind of secret thing going on. It's very expensive and it doesn't do a lot. And it shouldn't be this expensive, I think, is the issue.
Yeah, you're exactly right. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the guitar other than the price.
Yeah.
It's like we all agree it looks good and it serves a purpose. Like, it's one thing I'd do with my Les Paul Junior that I've got is I love the P90, single P90 it has, but I've thought many times of dropping in like a P90 sized humbucker in there, because that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Just for a stripped back kind of no nonsense, which is exactly what this is. But even if I bought the most expensive, apart from those Gibson pickups that made shit news, any other pickup that I could drop in there, it still wouldn't add up to the amount that they're asking for this.
That's not true. Like if you got like an original Path pickup, they can go for a lot of money, especially if someone famous used it.
Yeah.
I was just
if you took
trying to make a point.
I mean, but
just trying to point. I could get a very expensive, like a bare knuckle pickup, if they even do a P90 humbucker, and drop it into that guitar that cost me
I know someone who
£500 or £600.
I know. No, actually, no. I've got the humbucker size P90, but that's from your good mate.
Well, Fletch. I didn't even know you had any Fletch pickups.
Yeah, they're my SG. I won't bother getting it out because the listener can't hear. All right, and will. But it's just behind me. But yeah, I've got P90.
And a humbucker housing. That. Yeah, I've got one of them actually in my Revelation telly in the neck position, and it's beautiful.
Was it a Revelation?
Yeah, I mean the guitar itself is all right, but the pickup's phenomenal. I went for Alnico 4 magnets, just because. Yeah,
I don't know what I've got in mind.
Well, I think the bridge was an Alnico 4. I think the P90 Booker is a 5. I think. Either way, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So PRS.
So are you.
Oh, thank you. I'm very sweaty.
Yeah, one thing I'm finding very weird in the wording of the description of this guitar. Stripping away the neck pickup and tone control, it leaves very little standing between the player and their amp. It's like,
yeah, no,
what?
This is something that Phil X says as well. He says that magnets will pull on a string no matter what you say. You got to put a magnet in the strings; it will pull on the string a little bit, so it affects the vibration of the string. So if you've only got one pickup and it's towards the end, then you get more movement on the string, basically. This is
enough to be able to hear it
or feel it. Oh, I don't know.
But also, my point more is that between the player and their amp, you got pedals there, so like surely
maybe they don't.
Maybe not. I'd be highly surprised if they used 0 pedals. I don't know. It's just a weird wording.
There are some weird people out there.
Yeah.
You used to be one of those people, but Alex,
I always had a wah pedal with no battery in there, or a very, really old depleted battery that probably did all sorts of nonsense to my signal chain. But I always had that in the way, and a old Boss tuner. Anyway, I just thought it's a weird way of thing. It's as if like you're trying to find a way of having a unique guitar, and you're like, oh, I'll just get rid of stuff on it.
Oh, and it does make it unique. It's like a premium junior, isn't it?
Very
it's
premium,
unique for a PRS. You're not going to find another PRS in the lineup like that I know of.
Yeah, but it's very, very pricey. Gentlemen, this week, there's been, like I mentioned, the biggest Uno reverse in this year. So
yeah, I mean, listeners know what we're talking about, don't they?
I imagine so.
I'd be very surprised if we don't.
Yeah, it's been splashed about quite a bit.
Excuse me?
So Fender obviously won the lawsuit in Germany against a Chinese company that didn't defend themselves.
Yeah, and then so they won by default. I don't know if we can even consider that a win.
Well, look, legally it classes, doesn't it? So that's why Fender then went, yep, we're going to sue everyone, and started throwing out lawsuits to a bunch of different companies. I watched something from, I was going to say Philex, it's not Philex, Phil McKnight, it's because you mentioned him. Phil McKnight, and he mentioned like 8 different companies. I think ESP were one, Harley Benton, LSL as well. Like, all of these companies were ones that had been hit with cease and desist, like, confirmed.
He's got a shop, hasn't he, Phil?
No. He used to. Like, he used to, yeah.
Okay.
He used to run a shop, yeah. So, look, he's knowledgeable from the from that side of the kind of industry, and that's kind of where he brings a lot of his value as a content creator. Like, really knowledgeable guy, very good at reporting stuff. So, like, he mentioned a bunch of these companies that Fender had sued. Harley Benton, of course, were one of them, and Thomann did not take this sitting down. They basically countersued Fender, and their public statement for it was that they are doing this to stand up for the little guys, for the people who don't have the means to defend themselves against Fender, because they think that it's unfair, essentially.
Yeah, and whether that really is their reasoning for doing it or not, that is the outcome, really, isn't it? That is what's going to happen, because it works like that. I think they have done it because they needed to do it, because their whole lineup is based around copies. Like, a whole Harley Benton thing is based around, yes, you might want this guitar, but come and buy this one instead because it's cheaper. And we have added a few accoutrements, to use your word, to it. So, yeah, I mean, that's how they're marketing it. I couldn't give two monkeys whether that was or wasn't really the intention. I just don't like it when people say things like that, but I think that is going to be the outcome.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, whether or not they have some vested interest, which, look, clearly they do make plenty of S-style guitars. And
don't ruin it for naive old me. I'm thinking of like good guy Thomann, like doing it for the small manufacturers and stuff.
I can't even say Thomann.
Thomann, sorry. Whatever.
I really like Thomann.
Yeah. I really like the idea that they are trying to help those who can't help themselves.
Yeah,
they sell a lot of guitars that fall into the category of S-type and T-type and all that sort of things. And, it's a big part of their thing. And I'm glad that they're out there and they are doing it, because they're about the only people who could do it.
Yes,
also maybe.
One thing I liked about the statement, it said something along the lines of, didn't they start, or the beginnings of the company, the same year, like as
Fender?
Fender, like, started out or released their first guitar or something, like 1954, something like that.
Oh wow, they've been going that long.
The roots of the company have, basically started at the same time, so they've been literally around just as long as Fender have, sort of thing. Like, I'd like that little detail. I don't know why that stood out. But,
my company, Warwick, do a lot of dealings with them. We work very closely with Thomann. Obviously, they're both German, so so on and so forth.
Thomann are German.
No, really?
Yeah, it's interesting to see it from like kind of like the inside part as well. I quite like a lot about Thomann. I did a short about them a while back. They asked me to do a short just saying why I use Thomann. And for me, the big thing is that I can get stuff from there. Well, basically, anytime I want to get something, I'm like, okay, I'll go to Thomann, because the shops in Sweden, they just don't. They're not very friendly. They're the ones I've been to, and and they don't really have the range. No one has the range that Thomann has. And if I order it in Thomann, it gets to me quicker than if I order it in Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's impressive. Yeah.
I mean, the same goes for the UK as well, actually. A lot of the time, if you order it from Thomann, it will arrive in a similar kind of time than a UK company. They don't mess about to our Thomann.
No, and I don't know how.
Have you found that to be the case? Because I tend to find that if I order, I mean, maybe that's because I'm, physically closer to the warehouses or something. I don't know, but it takes longer from Germany, certainly. Like through customs, it just takes a few days. Whereas from some of the bigger UK shops,
I haven't had a guitar arrive from Thomann without the tremolo on.
Oh, cool! Tremolo gate. Yeah. No, I'm not defending the UK stores, but no, I've found that it takes a bit longer with them. But yeah, I've never had anything negative to say about them. They've always done well.
I used to use Sanderton's back in England when I was there. That was the main shop I would go to. Well, not go to. Well, actually, no, it was.
I think possibly in the UK, slightly different to the rest of Europe, where we have these big shops that do quite well.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the rest of Europe,
we used to,
especially this
PMT,
one. Well,
yeah. All of these
used to. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I think there's some truth in what I'm trying to say is that for the rest of Europe, Thomann is the go-to, 100%.
Yeah. They are the biggest reseller in Europe, aren't they, for musical equipment?
Yeah. And I'm on their website a lot, just purely because of, I think you said, Lee, just the range of stuff. Even if it's not all in stock, at least it's there, it's listed, it's got some of the specs. Sometimes they're missing some stuff, but also it's got sound clips as well. They've done that for a long time.
Do you want to know a secret?
Go on.
Sometimes you can get things on Thomann cheaper than you can get things on the company's own websites, and I know that's true because I've bought rockboard stuff from Thomann before.
It doesn't surprise me one bit. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, they have the buying power for sure. So it just makes me want to buy stuff from them. What should I buy? Do you do Spectre bases? I think they do, don't they?
If you want to buy something from Thomann.
The only problem with Thomann is that they probably won't part X my Fender, or in fact anything, because they're not a store that does part X, as far as I know.
Well, not unless you're local, I guess. They've just refurbished as well. I was watching a video about it the other day. It's just like a highlights thing, but yeah, they've just refurbished the whole shop. I might go there next time in Germany. When am I? I'm in there in September.
I'd love to go there.
Actually, no, I'm at the other end of the play. I'm in bloody Frankfurt, aren't I? So, yeah, no, I won't. I'm flying into Frankfurt and I'm flying out of Frankfurt.
You know what? Like, it might be the geeky side of me. I'd love to just see their logistics centre, just to manage all those bloody orders. Like, it must be pretty impressive.
Check out Anderton's. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, all these companies that have to handle, a lot of products and with care, and lose tremolo arms. They it's all impressive stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go visit Sweetwater. That sounds quite.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
We're stocked in Sweetwater as well. So it's quite a possibility of actually ending up over there and doing the explanation side of things, like teaching their staff how to present the gear.
How do we think that? Sorry,
no, you carry on.
Well, I was just thinking back at the Uno play. How do we think this Uno card's going to be received? Because I haven't heard of a statement back from Fender regarding the Uno card yet.
Did you not hear what they said?
Pick up full.
Pick up full.
No. Fender said, "Fuck."
Yeah.
They flipped the table.
I don't even like the game anyway.
I don't like you.
Yeah. So does the new CEO, does he even play guitar?
I don't know. So from my my point of view in the whole situation, my kind of analysis of it, Thomann didn't really have much of a choice because they've got to defend their own brand. They also sell quite a lot of S-style guitars. If they do nothing and Fender go around cease and desisting at everyone, they lose because they're a big chunk of their Harley Benton line's gone. A big chunk of their sales of ESP guitars and of LSL guitars and all of these is gone. So Thomann lose.
Yeah, and you think the costs are going to have to put into R&D of new S-type style guitars and the R&D that they've lost, that they've already done. All the stock that there's apparently supposed to burn and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's probably cheaper to take Fender to court.
Yeah. So look, they lose if they do nothing. So if they fight them and lose, they're still in the same position as they was before. Minus the legal fees, obviously. But that's
the point. They're a big enough company that they can stomach those.
Yeah. So they're not in any worse position, really, if they take on Fender and lose. But they've potentially got a lot to gain from doing this. And from precedent as well, Fender have tried multiple times on multiple occasions to get trademark for their body shapes and have failed.
Isn't this a whole copyright thing where it's supposed to trademark thing? Isn't there a differentiation between the two?
Probably, but I mean we're splitting
because they've no. I think they've traditionally
tried to go the trademark route.
Yeah, not being able to go with that, and this whole new kind of era of rubbish, if you ask me, but is all based on a copyright law rather than trademark law. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember from looking at reading the statements the other day.
Yeah,
but there has been a heat wave, and my brain is a little fuzzy. So I could be quite wrong. So,
I'm sweating in places that I didn't know could sweat. So we may not be the most copious mentors this week, I'll be honest.
It's I think it's already been an interesting episode.
Yeah.
So I've done the ChatGPT thing just to see if we can get some sort of clarification on that.
Sure. Okay.
Copyright protects the original artistic works and generally does not protect the functional shape of the guitar body. It might protect things like artwork, logos, manuals, or decorative graphics. Yeah. So that will be like the headstock, maybe.
So this is it. It's the artistic side of it, and some of the people are saying, well, look what. Weirdly, let's mention Eddie Van Halen again. What he did, he took a more regular Strat and kind of invented the Super Strat, which then, and does Fender own all of that? Isn't it actually EVH who kind of started the Super Strat trend, very loosely? When it comes to copyright, it is an artistic thing. It's not like trademark, which is like literally blueprints. To really dumb it down. And this whole new era of suing stuff is based on copyright law, as opposed to the often failed trademark attempts over decades and decades and decades, which everyone's heard about in the past.
Yeah, so I think, look, Toman, one of Toman's points that they were making on the social medias were that the body shape isn't an artistic choice, it's an ergonomic choice, which is what Lee was saying a couple of weeks back, is that, look, the cutouts for the kind of the lower horn is there so that you can access like the highest frets. It's there as a design choice. It's not there to artistically benefit. The upper horn being further set back is a balance thing. The contour cuts are for like comfort, not artistic.
It's kind of like trying to copyright a wheel, and a wheel is round because that's the shape that works as a wheel to do wheel stuff.
You have a chair. It's exactly the same kind of idea, but this does open up. There's another side to this knife, and if they win, then anyone can copy like the Strandberg body shape, which they're very, very particular about. But that is all about ergonomics. I hope they do. Yeah.
I mean, there's quite a few.
Well, Hills are a million miles off, are they? The only thing that they've not...
They're far enough off for me, if it bothers me.
But there's a lot of companies that are doing like similar ergonomic shapes.
Yeah,
that
but
taken
not the same.
They're not, but look,
they're different enough for it to not be as ergonomic.
Personally, I want someone to copy the Enduro neck, but that's just me.
And again, ergonomics.
It is, yeah.
But look, an ESP S-Type isn't the same as a Fender S-Type. A Harley Benton S-Type isn't the same as a Strat. There are differences. There are enough differences for you to go, that's not the same. Not just headstock and logo.
Yeah,
there's plenty.
They've always been like a lot more slab, aren't they? A lot more right angles and stuff like that. You wouldn't find any sharp edges on a Strat, whereas on an RG, you find far too many of them. So, they knew what they were doing when they created that.
Yeah, but they'd already been bitten, hadn't they, by the lawsuit era?
Absolutely, yeah.
So, but look,
another big American brand.
Yeah, it was the same ones, though, weren't it? It was both Fender and Gibson because they were producing both. But they weren't the only. Yeah, they weren't the only ones.
Yeah. And this is
Gibson fanboy here.
Yeah. This is kind of when it all happened. It was back in like the 80s when you have like Tokai and these sort of companies, Bernie and stuff like that, who were literally making one-to-one Les Pauls. And really good ones as well, to the point where everyone's like, these are basically the same thing, but in some ways better.
Yeah, more consistent.
You've got one of those, haven't you?
I've got a Bernie's, but it's a 2000s one. Which
it's not of the era.
Fernandez. Yeah.
Fernandez, another fantastic company.
Yeah, Fernandez is brilliant. And that's why it's got the sustain, it's not called a Sustainiac.
But the Sustainer.
Did you hear the guy who runs Sustainiac? He died.
Oh no. That's not good.
Well, not for him. No, it's fucking awful.
Jeez. Yeah. But I suppose it would be.
Well,
he's not aware, of.
Nah.
That's what you think.
So,
yeah. To be fair, that was sad news, and they. This is. Shouldn't laugh. But they put up a post.
There's some editing required here, I'm sure.
They put up a post the other day saying, "We're really sorry, but we don't know what the passwords are to the website and everything like that, and to all the socials, and we can't get into it because he died unexpectedly, so they can't do it." And they're like, "And I'm off on a business trip, so it'll be a few weeks until we can start getting onto the back orders and stuff like that."
Oh no!
I was like, "Oh fucking hell!"
It's not good, is it?
You can't see it, boys and girls, but everyone's kind of smiling and laughing a little bit. But we all know that it's not cool. It's something they're going through. But fuck me, can you imagine on top of everything else?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's the only one who had the passwords.
Yeah.
there are single points of failures in your business model. I mean,
sucks.
that sucks.
Speaking of Sustainiacs, I updated my Plethora X1 and Plethora X3 this week.
It's not a Sustainiac, though, is it?
But it's the Infinite Sustainer, and does a similar thing.
We've
had far looser segues.
We have, come on.
It doesn't do the same thing at all. By far and away, it doesn't do the same thing. With a Sustainer, you will play something, you will press this button, and it will hold what you've played while you go and play something else. With a Sustainiac style pickup, what you're playing is sustained, but when you stop that, you don't get to like loop that and play over it. They're very, very different. It's like saying a flanger and a phaser are the same thing.
Well, actually.
But the words sound similar, and that's enough to go from one topic to the next, I think.
Yeah, I did. I tried, dear listener. I did try. Lee had other plans.
Lee's having none of it. Yeah, absolutely none of it.
So yeah, I did. I updated that. I'm sorry for mentioning it.
Tell us about the Plethora updates.
Did you enjoy it?
Well, yeah, I really did. I really did. Am I okay? Like, is that fine? Am I okay to enjoy it?
No, you're not allowed to enjoy it.
No,
you shouldn't have sustained any fun whatsoever.
Oh, he did.
That was worse than me.
So I will mention one thing though, because the tone print stuff isn't working the way it should, basically. Because
did you expect it to be like a sustainer pickup?
No. Listen again. I'll say it slow so you can understand. The tone print stuff isn't working the way it should.
Have you ever tried using a tone print through a Sustainiac system? Like, does that even work? Probably not.
What, double sustainer?
Yeah, of course it would. Because all you're doing is like, it's a sustainer pedal is like a loop pedal, but like a light loop pedal. It's exactly like a sustain pickup pedal on a piano.
I think we're straying further and further away from the path of the light here. Right,
what happened with the tone? What happened with the tone?
Rein it back here. Right, so
tone prints. Come on.
Tone print servers have been taken offline, so you can't. There aren't any new tone prints that you can upload. It's only the ones that were kind of already there. There's loads and loads. You don't have to worry; they're still there.
Fucking Behringer.
Yeah. However, I run into some issues with the desktop version of the Plethora X1. The tone print editor on that didn't have the sustainer. So because I hadn't downloaded it before that update had gone, I had to then use the mobile app to put the sustainer onto the Plethora. Because it just didn't exist on the desktop app. So like there are ways around it, but it's cumbersome.
Why are they killing TC like this? It feels like it's like designed to do it in the most hatred-ridden way. It's like they're doing it on purpose.
Well, they are bleeding it for its worth. And in the process of that, they're like taking away those additional systems that aren't required for them to carry on. And then I imagine once sales dip past a certain threshold, because the products, people are still buying them, I'm assuming, but because they'll be releasing no new products, that like the interest will dwindle. And then when it stops becoming profitable to run, they will just go, okay, TC is no longer.
I hate it.
Yeah,
it's watching a slow death. It's like watching someone with dementia like passing away. Where like it's really sad to see him because they're better off gone in many cases, because they're just in nothing but pain and a shadow of what they are themselves. And that's kind of how I feel about watching the way TC are being devoured at the moment.
I hear that and I understand it. Please don't just end TC, because I managed to update the two things with the newest updates, and it meant that I got the infinite sustainer for free. If they got rid of that, I would have only had the 12 effects that I've already got built into it rather than the additional one. I like new stuff, so thanks.
You know what? I kind of hope that they just deplete the value of TC to a point that I can buy it, so it's fine. And I'll buy it up. We will rebuild TC Electronic once they've brought it down to about £10.
Yeah, bring it all back as well.
Yeah.
Let's bring him back.
Yeah, like you're best mates with him. Like,
I am now. Like we rub shoulders, me and Tor.
Yeah, sorted. So yeah, please, like really mismanage TC for the next like few months and get it really devalued. Yeah, and then let's devalue it to the point that we can crowdfund a rescue package.
Yeah,
and get them back up and running again.
I could feasibly probably drum up a couple of grand if that's what they wanted for it.
Mate, I'll tell you what, Toman will buy them. They're buying everyone else.
Oh, that'd be wicked, though.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Will it be much?
I mean, I'd rather I bought them, but you know, I'm up for negotiating.
Can you imagine? We could like do so much with TC.
Yeah, I mean, going back to the point, if Toman owned them, they took over Hughes and Kettner and are now producing Hughes and Kettner stuff. So, yeah, it probably would be fine.
It's less fun than us owning it, though.
It would be, yeah, but I think it's fiscally more responsible.
I feel like we would need a Danish person at the top.
Yeah,
I can ask my wife's mum. It's fine. she's more into gardening than running pedal companies, but you know,
she can be the new tool. It's fine. Like, she just needs to be the face of the company. Anyway, we've strayed away. We've strayed away again.
What if Universal Audio bought them?
That'd be wicked.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a video that I did this week rather than the one that we did last week. I bowed to the pressure of what Alex has been asking for months and months now. In a very small way.
Yeah, I do appreciate what you've done.
No, it's all good. Like it's something that I thought I need to get around to this, and then I finally kind of, because in my mind the idea for this video needed to be a massive one where I incorporated all of the modelers, like the NAMM modelers, and compared each and every one of them in this massive comparison.
Yeah, I was asking for a 2-hour video, and you've done a 3-minute 45-second one.
I mean that very much sounds like my expectation versus reality in other areas.
To be fair, though,
I'll come up with an idea for a video, and you'll be like, "Well, if we do this, and then we can do that," it's like, no. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. I don't do the video after because I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be so much hard work. I thought it was gonna be 2 seconds long.
Yeah, you've done exactly what I wanted to hear. Was the same thing, the same NAMM profiles through different bits of hardware. That's exactly what you've done, and I enjoyed listening to them.
Was there much difference?
2 or 3 times now. There was an audible. Obviously, when I first played it on my TV, there was no difference whatsoever because I was sat on the other side of my lounge, and I couldn't really hear a difference through my soundbar. But listening to it on the headphones I've got on right now, you can hear some tonal differences for sure.
Which goes to prove the point, isn't it? These incremental differences are for the player, not for the audience.
Yeah, I mean, there are differences.
We were chatting about it before you joined us, Lee. The differences are very, very subtle, and they could be easily ironed out with a bit of EQ. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, they are so similar. If you're running the same NAMM profile on the different bits of hardware, they're very, very close. Very. Yeah.
I'm very interested to hear the difference between the A2 architecture and the A1 architecture. That's the video I want to see.
Well, that as soon as
sounds
I can
like
do
another
that.
Video.
Yeah, as soon as I can.
Another video.
Yeah, fuck's sake, I'll add it to the list.
That's the one we need to get on as soon as we can. That's what people are going to want to see.
I absolutely back the sentiment. If you haven't gone and checked out that video by Budge, go and watch it. Because
I will. I don't have the time, but absolutely, it's on my what is it? The young people say it's on my DVR. It's on my DVR. I think they say.
What?
The young people from 2004.
No, yeah, but they say it about books and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to put it on my DVR, and it's like,
what? No, they're just DVR.
It's like a TiVo
recording.
Yeah, like a TiVo box.
Yeah. Oh fuck me! Do you remember TiVo? Oh my god.
Yeah, I do because I am that old.
Okay.
You were going to say, yeah, I do because I just mentioned it.
Oh dear.
But what it does make me realise, though, is that with my £39 Sonic Egg Pocket Master, I can get all those tones in the palm of my hand.
Indeed. Or in your pocket,
yeah. You know what? It's a bit big for a pocket.
Depends on the size of your pockets, doesn't it? Do you remember those jeans we all used to wear that had massive pockets?
Yeah,
like
showing our age. Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, hang on, let's try it right now.
I've got one right here. Look, so for you,
okay. To be fair, I've got a large piece of hardware in my pocket right now. Yeah, it does fit.
There you go.
Fair enough. If you've got some tight jeans, it might not fit, but probably most other trousers.
When the fuck do you wear tight jeans?
Never. I'm just saying, if you were to wear tight jeans.
I'm just trying to picture you in like drain pipe jeans.
Oh, yeah. I totally emo. I am. Well-known emo here with my tight jeans. You know, little checkered white and black checkered
pumps.
Belt.
And shoes.
The pumps I traditionally wear like half my hair over my one eye as well. So yeah.
Oh my god, emos, man.
Yeah.
but yeah, no.
I remember being very confused by emos when it was around like 2003 or something like that when they were like really big. And I remember saying to a girlfriend at the time, I was like, "The fuck is an emo?"
Yeah, was it the long neck and like being flightless, but like really fast at running? What the fuck is that? Is it chicken?
And what's that Rod guy got his hands up his arse for? That's not going to translate well to our American listeners.
Yeah, who the fuck's this Rod chap? Why is he putting his hand up people's arses?
What was the emu called? Was it just Rod Hole and Emu?
Yeah, it's called Emu. Yeah.
Should have had a better name than that.
It worked for him though, didn't it? Anyway, so I did that. I did a comparison this week, and yeah, like the idea was because I'm seeing that A2 NAM it's on the cusp, isn't it? I reckon next couple of months, if not sooner, we'll be getting updates for probably not the cheaper units, but definitely like the more pricey ones, like the more.
It's the like the default option on the if you go on the Tome 3000 website. Yeah. So you actually have to be careful if you go there and download new profiles because the default option is A2, and someone who I may or may not know downloaded a load of profiles and got very frustrated with it because they didn't work and it was like wrong file format, etc., etc. So yeah, you have to be careful if you're new to NAM stuff and you have a pedal that doesn't take A2, which is a lot, if not most of them, right now. Anyway, you have to make sure you choose the correct one to download and try.
This episode's not going to age well because soon enough they're all going to be. It's going to be mostly A2.
I'm sure they'll all be. The whole point of A2 is to run full quality on lower hardware, isn't it? So you'd like to think that all the companies producing the lower hardware will make sure that they can convert the A2 profiles into their own proprietary format.
I think I saw it was either Hot Tone or Sonic Cake. It was one of them putting out an advert where it was probably neither of them. It was probably someone else, but put out an advert saying that it's available on one of their pieces of hardware. I wouldn't be surprised if you've got that piece of hardware as well, Budge.
Well, I know that Sonic Cake last week or the week before had said it's definitely coming to the Matribox 2 line.
Did Dark Glass jump on it as well? They've already said. You
haven't got any Dark Glass stuff, have you?
I've not got any.
I do.
You got the anagram?
I don't have the anagram, no. I've got one of the older ultra preamps.
Well, that's no good to us, is it? That doesn't do no profile.
No, I'd love to get an anagram. They're well expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like the quad cortex for bass players. If you don't know,
No. There's I cannot justify that sort of processing power.
Quad cortex does bass as well, I think, but the anagram is like dedicated. It's funny as well because
how much is it?
Dark Glass were owned by the quad cortex guys, and then they sold it and made Neural, and then Dark Glass made the anagram. I wonder if they helped him with it.
£854 is the and that's with the discount. That's with the discount, yeah. So it's 900 quid basically. The anagram.
It's a lot of them. So they people love them.
I hear they're getting A2 non-profiling soon as well.
What I don't understand is that they have pedals that do everything very, very well for cheaper. So I don't. Yeah, I'd have to look more into it as to what it does compared to the other stuff because they had was it called the Adam? They had a pedal.
I know.
Pretty sure it's
literally
Dark Glass have I do know the names of the pedals.
Dark Glass have fuck. Dark Glass have fuck.
Yeah, the Dark Glass Adam pretty much does just about. Okay, it's a distortion and compression pedal. It's not a modeler. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, take it back. The anagram is a workstation, bass workstation.
Some of their other pedals, because there's some really famous pedals from them, isn't there?
The most famous is the Microtubes B7K.
Yeah,
it's the one that
they got a few Microtubes, haven't they?
Yeah, there's the Alpha Omega.
That's the ones I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, lots of really cool stuff.
To be fair, I've heard of that, and it's
yeah, they're fantastic. If you're playing metal on a bass, especially a low tuned one, the Dark Glass stuff lends itself incredibly well to it. You will sound like every other bass player that is using that gear. Most famously is Nolly Get Good, I think.
Yeah,
probably most famously used all that stuff, and indeed helped co-design a load of stuff as well. But it does sound really good. And in the room, I am absolutely blown away by the Dark Glass that I've now got on the board as of a few months ago. It really does sound huge.
We had an artist then, is the bass player for Michael Schenker. He became a Sound Labs artist.
I saw a post about that today.
Yeah, we put some out recently. But he became our first artist, and the reason he went for The Bastard from Thorn Sound Labs was because he said, at last I can have a good distortion that doesn't sound like every fucker else.
Yeah. The Dark Glass stuff is that good that everyone's used them and you all sound like everyone else. Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And you're right, the Bastard pedal is its own thing and sounds very good also.
Yeah, you got that as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I should take it to the studio and try it in situ with an 8x10 and
try it against the Dark Glass. I'd be really interested to hear what your feedback.
It'd be interesting though because
that instead.
It would be interesting to see and to capture though, because obviously you try and do these things. You try and video your experience and show it to other people, but obviously it doesn't get picked up by a phone camera or whatever. So yeah,
but you'd
have to come into
the feel is different as well.
Yeah, you have to take my word for it, but yeah, no, I might take it. And you know what, we were talking about maybe creating some video content myself. So maybe that's something on the list of comparing Dark Glass to Thorn stuff directly in a real, studio. a real studio as opposed to a fake one, in the room with a live band as opposed to someone's, but you know what I mean, though, in a rehearsal room with a band, a loud drummer, etc.
Where it all falls apart, that isn't it?
Yeah, because it's one thing testing stuff in a home studio or indeed in an actual studio, but a rehearsal studio with a proper proper band, everyone's plugged in, very, very loud.
And that's why we've got the different mid frequencies that you can push and like the mid on there as well. So
to be fair, through the 8x10s that they have in the studio we use, a lot of stuff does sound pretty damn good.
I bet it does as well.
but yeah, the dark glass over so I used Ashdown stuff for nearly a decade, and I thought that sounded great, and then I plugged the dark glass stuff, and it completely wiped the floor with it. So, yeah.
Speaking of Ashdown, guess who our latest artist is over at Rockboard?
Ashdown.
More like Joe Branton. Yeah, Joe's becoming our next artist, which is really nice. Nice to have him on board. We've got lots and lots of artists over at Rockboard.
Yeah.
I think you need someone to really represent the Blackened Death circus-themed metal scene.
If your band can get the following, I would support you that way, like Flash. Absolutely, you get the following, man. And
I need some teenager to do social media for us or something. Just build up like the. Because that's what it's about these days.
Nice thumbnail for it, and he'll get them in. I smell children.
I mean, it'll work for the kind of clown themed, like zombie core.
Yeah.
Clowncore.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But look at you.
Anyway, yeah, no, I'd love to make a little video comparing the two in a live setting. Be interesting.
Do you want to make a really good Instagram profile, which you guys like on stage, but still in makeup, then like going and eating an ice cream and like doing silly things, like just normal life things, but still in makeup. And
you've just annoyed the drummer twice by calling it makeup. We're not allowed to call it makeup.
Camo gear?
It's war paint.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I call it makeup. I call it makeup all the time.
You can call it war paint on one and then like makeup on the other.
I'm always, before a gig, it's like, right, I'm going to go get my makeup on.
Is Sean the drummer? Yeah.
Sean's is a sheep, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. What makes you think a sheep cannot be a drummer?
I don't know.
Opposable thumbs. There we go.
Absolutely. And
we did predict this episode was going to get fun.
Yeah. I think that's probably where we can wrap it for this week.
Wow. Brilliant.
Yeah,
I'm proud of the last hour.
Yeah, it's definitely a podcast episode, isn't it?
A lot of bass content in there, mate.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to extend a thank you to our listeners, you lot. You have made it this far. If you are on YouTube, of course, listen to the episode via YouTube. Follow us on YouTube as well. It's /Fret Talk Podcast, I think, or @Fret Talk Podcast.
And if you're currently listening to it on YouTube right now, this is a whole Inception moment, and thank you. Give
the thing a like, maybe share it as well. Really, really awesome stuff. We are gaining momentum on YouTube, which is fantastic. So let's keep it going. I'm going to extend a thank you to, of course, Affordable, who are amazing, and like I say, big things coming. So keep checking back with them at affordable.co.uk. And we're going to give a super special, sexy thank you to our Patreon backers who, for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of the premium crew of the Patreon backers, which not only gets your name read out on the podcast and every podcast, but you will also get access to the bonus Patreon episodes where we get a little bit loose, loosey-goosey. So our premium...
We are so fucking normal.
Yeah, so tight. Yeah. It is a very well-oiled machine here on the Fret Talk podcast. So our premium people are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef Don't Effects. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. We've got Mr. Mike Oxlong. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got
Who makes really nice humbucker-sized P90s.
I mean, all these pickups are pretty decent. We've got Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Diabetes Foot, got Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton 82, and of at PBOD. We've got Gareth Brand. We've got DJ Play Nice. We've got Crazed Fandango and Mike Phelan. And of course, if you want your name shouted out on a podcast episode, we also have a free tier which affords you that as well. And the following free tier people are as follows. We've got Brett, Dave, Harry Wallington, James Bragg, JD Fauchot, Jimmy Smith, John, Johnny Goat, Johnny Cambridge, Julian Nielsen, Kamal Singh, the entirety of Kent, Steve Snyder, Marlus, Matthew Dang, Matthew Quinn, Michael Baines, Michael Levinson, Mika Paponen, Mike, Nico Moisey, Perry Wright, Raphael Formarin, Ross Philpott, Jack Richards, Simon Fricker, Vaughan Murray. What you see is not what you get. William Crone, Frank Brack, Michael Ribovich, Rich Gretzky, Aris Agassan, and Pedalboards of Doom is Danny DeVito Disco Bear. Oh, what happened there? Let's try it again. Pedalboards of Doom is Danny DeVito Disco Bear. Is a different person, yes. That is how we've managed to wangle the end of the free tier list. If you want to catch me online, I am BudgetPedalChap. Of course, you find me Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, Blogspot, all at /BudgetPedalChap. This week it features, like the YouTube channel features, The Iron Revolt by Shavel. It's an interesting pedal days. I thought it would just be pure balls to the wall metal, and it's actually got more stuff going on. Alex, where can we find you?
I'm still peacekeeping on Pedalboards of Doom Facebook, and
we salute you for that.
and everything to do with my band, Donker Knuffle.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And lately, where can we find you?
You can find me on everything to do with Pedalboards of Doom and Rockboard and Vaughan Sound Labs and the Fret Talk podcast. And you can find me on Facebook too, just under Lee
Sequel.
Alexander. Thank you for your time.
So
it's like Lee left the room and he replaced himself with like this weird AI version that's running low on batteries.
He put himself on hold. So from myself, Budget Pedal Chat, from Lee Padabadabadabadabadoo, and from Mr. Riggs, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. All right, a bit. Bye.
Yeah. Shit joke.
I bought a Humpty Dumpty toy from Aldi the other day. It came with Aldi King's horses and Aldi King's men.